When I'm finished on the range, sometimes your wrists are lacking, so I'm definitely not using your wrist pump.
Before you even look on here, you're expending your energy kind of way too early. It's an early release. Nice one. Okay, let's have a look at what's going on. When you swing back, you've got a natural little shift forward with pressure to go back. That's all good, that's dynamic. Then your pressure shifts back and you start to create a little bit of torque. That white line rotates. Just before you get to the top, pressure starts to change direction as your club's still just going back there. So you've got some separation. It's like throwing the ball. Lower body's already moving. This is still going back. This is going to provide the platform for you to push. It's this bit we're going to look at, because pressure starts to shift and then it stops. It's not bad at all, but the pressure's not quite far enough. So it's about 65% here on your left leg when you're fully loaded into the floor. And that's it's that 7-iron.
Yeah.
So with the 7-iron, we want to be encouraging a more downward angle of attack to get that, so we can get that compression on the ball. But if the pressure's not moving forward far enough, that's not going to allow us to move far forward enough for a push-off to get power, because we've got to push off the floor. So we've got to get forward enough so that we can push back and let the club swing down and through. If we're not getting the pressure forward enough, early enough, the club's coming down with us, we stop and the club takes over. So what happens is the body generally will stop now, and your arms, look, just past your body. And the body stops, and look, the hands are just flipping past the body, elbows have to collapse, there's no space. Body stopped. So,
I see that when I'm on it, I'm like
Yeah.
that, and that like a chicken wing thing.
and all that stuff they talk about. So the pressure that you're applying into the floor isn't allowing you to move your body dynamically enough to release the club. So your body stops, it stalls, and the club takes over. So we'll just put the club to one side. I want you to start to increase your rotation and keep the arms swinging back and forth. So you get stretched out like that. So you stretch yourself out.
Right out.
Yeah, that's it. Awesome. And let your hips twist, let your shoulders twist, big shoulder turns. So your arms are detached from your body. Look at that. So they're not connected like this. Often you're doing really well, a lot of people. Hi guys, the GRF Travel Club is revisiting the Glory Resort. We're in Turkey from the 10th to the 15th of March, 4-star venue, amazing courses, 5 nights, 4 days of coaching with myself and one of the GRF staff, plus on the course with our GRF Tour player, Mark Foster. We've got 6 places, guys. Follow the link in the description and we look forward to seeing you there. Do this, and when they start rotating, they're so used to the arms being part of this rotation in terms of the core that it's up, because it's all kind of connected. It's like if you walked like that, you'd be like, your arms have got to be able to swing. In a golf swing, you've got to be able to swing. I want to add a drop in a pot now. This is going to be good. So I want you to go into a swing like this.
Yeah.
And then I want you to just drop, just flex, sit down, and then spring up, just swing your arms the other way. That's it. And then drop, and then spring up. That's it. Good. And then just nice and gentle, just drop and pop. That's it. So you pop to twist and swing the arms. So as you go up, that spring swings the arms, because it helps you twist faster. Just do the exercise on there. Just up and down, twisting your hips. Twisting, that's it, let your hips twist. When you're fully loaded into the floor, in flexion, you push off the floor, it extends and rotates you.
It didn't feel like I was really pushing off, but it still works.
And that's massive, that is huge. This is why when you watch these players on TV, sometimes it's hard to notice because the movements are so small, like micro moves, but their effects are huge. So if I just do that, there's some force up and down, look at the graph.
Yeah.
If I do that,
Wow. Any bit.
yeah, and then if I do that, look, I don't have to be looking, I don't look like I'm doing that much, but you can see what the effect it's having on my body, the arms. And then if I do start to use the feet a bit more, look at that. Oh, yeah. And then if I start to use more body weight, so when I swing, look, it won't even look that much. Look at that.
Right.
As opposed to this. Lots of movement, but look, hardly anything on the graph. I'm making lots of movement, but not that effective. Better. That's a better flight. Up there, now drop. Now, spring up. That's what throws it. The thing in golf is we try too hard to move in the intended direction with our action. We consciously try and move that way, and when you throw a ball, you're loading this way by rotation. You're still shifting, you're loading into the floor there. You're not going that way with the rest of the body, you're going the other way. So a few shots, just playing around with how much it feels different with the ground. Yeah, nice. That was fantastic, that, Paul. Well done. So you pulled it, but look at the flight.
Low on it.
A lot lower. And we'll start to change the direction of it. But first, that was your first go. That was fantastic, that movement. Very good. That's it. Brilliant. I love how you're changing direction there, really. That's it. You'll get really low.
Fire there, low eye.
Awesome.
Yeah. I can feel the weight of the club and
How you moving now? Yeah, same again. Notice the strike's consistent.
I feel
Okay. So
I feel it's a bit more power there.
So
rather than stopping and then
you're not thinning it. Okay. It's not popping up in the air and losing distance. So you're getting a more consistent contact, ball then mat, ball then mat, ball then mat. So because the low point's forward, because you're keeping it forward. Lovely. That's nice. A lot more rotation than on the way through.
Yeah.
Sometimes what might happen is now, you see, you've been using your early release to square the face. So you might lose it a bit to the right because you haven't got that. The club's back here now, it's getting released later. So you've got to be able to close the face. That's going to make it even stronger. It's going to help you with your draws as well. That's a proper golf shot. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, you're moving brilliant. I mean, you've had the movement you needed, you just never knew how to let it just form.
Timing right on it.
Take its form, yeah. I just want you to stand on the board now with your club and just make some swings for me. Just some half swings back and through in the air. And look how you use the board now. Completely different to when you did earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. To give yourself even more time, you can rotate back more with your shoulders as you drop, and that gives you more time to drop.
Yeah.
Look at that. You're telling the body where it's firing from. It's the toes, the ankles, the knees, the hips. It's a quadruple extension. Bang. Just doing that through the system. It's like a cascade up through the system. Mm-hmm. And it amplifies all the way through. Well, didn't rotate there. That's all you need to do, the trigger. When you go on here, you're going to start to feel it more in the form of a golf swing. So good first go. We'll have plenty of goes to really get comfortable with it. Feet together in the middle of the logo.
All right.
Come further forward, middle of it, that's it. So you're on the logo. And it's not a big stride, it's a small step, but get the hip out. That's it, and then spring up off the toes, much better. Now when you spring, I want you to feel the legs lock out. I want you to feel all those joints fully lock out. Bang! I want you to feel a full extension through the system.
Right.
That's better, but don't spring back. Land where you took
Land
off.
on that.
Yeah. Brilliant, but full extension of the legs.
Yeah. I can feel it's not.
So that leg,
I can feel it's not going.
they need to be, bang, it's a sharp impulse. That's what we need.
Yeah.
That's better, because now you can see the effect.
Yeah.
It stabilises and it sends, and there's an energy that's transferring through the body up. Bang, it's vertical force. Watch my shoulders. That happens. They shrug naturally. You know, when I was demoing at the beginning, and I was just doing this, and you saw the spike increase,
Yeah.
and I was getting sharper with my movement, more dynamic. This is what we train in. Perfect.
Them's better shots, aren't they?
Miles better. And notice how stable you are at the end.
Yeah.
around that left side. Your pressure's left, you see. It's not going back, it's not unstable. You can post up, that's a golfing phrase, posting. You can push off, basically, on your left side, and you can be stable, look, like that. Fantastic flight.
No, it's stronger flight, isn't it?
Yeah, really use that pop. That's it. So just look at this one. Great movement, you shifted across, and then you got early, watch this. Before you get to the top of your swing, look at that, over there, 82%. Even more, look at that, 87%. Look at all that lead side flip, look at that, left lateral bend, as in left lateral flexion, knee flex. It's like fully loaded, club's back there, you're in a great place, balls of the feet, some torque, over there, it's like, brilliant. But you missed the pop. Still going to be better than what it was before, way better.
Oh, it is, aye.
Because you've got, look, you're staying left. It's not going back. So you're keeping your low point forward, okay? Then you did an exercise. I said, oh, you need to pop, Paul. And then you did that. So look at that left side. There you go, look. Some spring, okay? And that led you to do this. And the hands are in front. Releasing now, 8.
Totally different, isn't it?
And you can, look, better finish. So that's a really good example there of the journey you could take yourself on in 3 balls. Well, 2 balls actually, because in the middle it was a practice exercise. So it's like one practice exercise has a big effect on how you use the ground.
Yeah.
But understanding what you're doing and what the effect is.
Aye. Oh, it feels totally different.
So we're going to grab the driver.